Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for April the 14th through to the 20th, 2014. Well, you are headed for wonderful. I hope you're feeling that. I hope you're realizing that. And I hope you keep that at the front of your focus this week when you go through some of the challenges that are facing you. And depending on where you are in your path and where you stand in your truth right now, it is going to be in varying degrees. So if you've really been ignoring everything up till this very minute, next week could prove to be very challenging in certain areas of your life. And if you've really been working on yourself and really contacting spirit, staying in touch with God, your universe, working through each week on the things that you need to work on and not ignoring it, really treating stressful experiences as an adventure. I'm saying, you know what, I don't care if traffic is heavy. I'm supposed to arrive late. I can't wait to see what's going to be waiting for me when I get there, because if I would have shown up too early, I never would have seen it. So the universe must be slowing me down in order for me to see something wonderful or to have an inspiring moment or to really enjoy myself. If I got there too early, maybe I would have gotten into an accident. You know, think of the stress as an adventure, you know, and try and think of why you are experiencing the stress. Very important. Now, as far as friends, lovers, relationships, partnerships, we have the lovers down here. We've got the Two of Cups here, and we have the Five of Swords in the middle. So cutting out people and situations in your life that are not serving a purpose. I think your relationships this week are really going to go through some transformations, whether it's partnerships, whether it's lovers, people at work, your neighbors, your siblings, your extended family, your immediate family. But there are a lot of conversations happening, and I think you are going to have some major changes in how you view certain friendships, how you view certain connections. And I mean, it could be great, could be absolutely great. The end result could be fabulous. It could be not so fabulous too. And the only reason I say that is because you have the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Wands down here, which tells me that you are at the very end of all of this. The very end. Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands. This one signifies that you have a lot of growth, a lot of thoughts, and it's a lot of anxiety. And for the most part, you're overreading some of that anxiety, making it bigger than it needs to be. And we have the Ten of Wands here, which means that, you know, even though you have new growth in that large sack that is making every step so difficult on your path, there is a lot of old truths in that bag that need to go. And it's causing you anxiety. You can't carry it all forward. We have the Two of Cups and Strength together. So lovers, partnerships, and the Strength card overlaying it, which tells me that you are going to need your strength this week in a lot of relationships and a lot of communication settings, to stand your ground and stand your truth. We have the Seven of Wands down here with the lovers. And do not worry, okay? The relationships that leave this week are ones that had to leave, okay? You cannot take that relationship with you on your new path. And you need to understand that. It will weigh you down. It will make your progress slow motion. It's not even going to be a zigzag. It's just going to be a slow motion. And we don't want that to happen. We want you to go skipping down that new path. We want you to be yelling, this is amazing. Absolutely. So you really need to stand in your truth. And you really need to look at situations and who is taking your energy, who is giving you energy. Who do you really want to succeed and you've been carrying them all this way? You can't do it for them. They're on their own journey. So you can support them and you can love them, but you can't try and do the trip for them. You can't walk their path. And you can hope for their success in certain areas of their life all you want, but you will not be the one that makes it happen. Only they will. And you have to allow them to fall on their face once in a while. And stop being so optimistic and rah, 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 and you can do it for them. Do that for you. The more you stand in your truth, the more you stand in your light, the more you draw that line in the sand, saying, you know what? This isn't working. You know what? This needs to change. You know what? I can't be that person for you anymore. I'm this now. This is who I am. Stay open to the process. Okay, I know it might sound like a very negative thing, but really these are people that are zapping your energy and the universe knows it. And they have their own path to go on. Do not worry about them. They will be just fine. The universe will care for them as much as you care for them. But they're not to continue on the new path. And there are people, I'd have to say for the majority of you, because the cards speak it very loudly here, you're all going to have some kind of experience in relationships this coming week that is really going to define your future steps. Some for the very positive in the relationship, and others it won't be so positive through your viewpoint right now. But it is. It's very positive. And then you kind of get a glimpse of how great things are going to be as you go forward. You know, you have the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Swords telling me new action, new aha moments is going to bring you your happily ever after. I mean, that's exciting. And you're going to see a glimpse of it by the end of this week. It's going to be a hard week, but the universe is going to reward you with saying, no, look, this is what is opening up to you. You know, sometimes you have to close that door in order to see 3 fly open because of it. And there are 3 wonderful doors and 3 very beautiful opportunities for you. And yes, you can walk through all those doors simultaneously. You don't have to choose one. I really think that, you know, the first part of the week and whatnot, I think in communications and whatnot, I think you're going to go through some major changes in some friendships and some alliances. And it's going to be for the better. You have to trust the universe, okay? Do not look at any kind of stress of any kind of communications. Do not worry about them. Do not lose sleep over them. Really take that stress, turn it into the adventure. I had that conversation because why? What was it trying to teach me? What do I need to take from it in order to go further? I think by the end of the week, the universe is going to kind of give you a glimpse of what your tomorrow is going to be. So don't even fear if it's a small glimpse and then it kind of just, where did it go? Because that is just a glimpse of what's going to be happening for you, say midsummer or so for you, or towards maybe towards September, July to September, somewhere in there. I think what you go through now, you're really going to realize when you, in hindsight, in September, you're going to look back and say, oh my goodness, if that had not happened in my life, I would not be here today. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. It may not feel like that right now, or it might feel like that right now. You might just be with somebody that is your complete part. You feel complete when you're with them. You might be in partnerships right now that you guys are going to flourish, but there is understandings that have to be there. Maybe you're giving too much, and so it's time to state your power and say, you know what, I'm giving too much here, and I don't want to give too much. And they go, I didn't realize. Absolutely. We can do this together. We can share this time together, but it's through conversations, it's through communication with people that you're really going to have these aha moments that is going to lead you to not only beautiful friendships, not only beautiful relationships and partnerships, but it's going to lead you to money. It's clearing up part of your heart without you even realizing it in order for you to go forward. It's very karmic. Very exciting. So remember, the universe will show you the happy ever after at the end of this week. Give you a little glimpse. Give you a little glimpse. Your aha moment of, oh my goodness, this is where this path is leading. And it's going to take work, but you are going to enjoy every minute of it. Absolutely. So until next week, remember, I love you.